Hey, good Thursday morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. You know what? I started thinking, hey, it almost feels tropical out there today and will be the warmest day of the week in the 50s. So let's go for it. And I started thinking, you know what? Maybe that's what I should do, a tropical shirt all the way through winter on the warmest day of the week. Let me know what you think about that. We do have rain coming through the area today through mostly all of Michigan, the exception of the far western part of the UP, but you know you get snow at this time of the year. So we'll take a look at that. We'll look into the weekend and see if there's any storminess around, and then we'll start to look toward Thanksgiving week. And I'll be honest, the Thanksgiving week is still uncertain as far as storminess goes. I look at several models and every one of them is flip-flopping back and forth. So you might have, a day or two saw where a bunch of, what I call amateur meteorologists jumped on a big storm system in the middle of part of the country, just two uncertainties. So I haven't even mentioned it just yet, as you'll notice. I think we have to wait until we know something that's a little more certain. That'll probably be about a couple of days. Yes, you did see the polar vortex mentioned in one of my posts yesterday. Not that it's coming down right now, but signs of a polar vortex disruption, which then parlays into a cold outbreak eventually. So read that post. All right, Christopher, I'll hire or whatever your name is. Take a hike. You know, this is a constructive group. Why don't you sign up for the unconstructive groups? Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. Here is the radar. And you can see pretty solid area of rainfall moving across the state. This back in the far northwest, that's where the snow shower activity is. Hey, good morning, Davison and Nancy Joinville. Happy Thursday to you. Mike North from the Sioux. Good morning. Here's the radar forecast, and it's pretty simple. It's just an off and on showery type day. You'll get some breaks for an hour or two, and then this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock, another showery pattern moves through. All of lower Michigan can have some showers today. And then we go on to the east, 6 o'clock. You know, starting to dry out in the western part of the state, Grand Rapids. And we go to 8 o'clock tonight, and then we're starting to see the drier weather. Hey, good morning, Veronica Horn, in a bipartisan way. Yes, okay, I think that sounds great. And we are at midnight tonight. Some light snow coming into the northwest part of lower Michigan, maybe an inch or two here and there, and about a 6-hour pattern of some scattered lake effect around the area. Tom Harmon from Spring Arbor Township, good morning, and Crystal Nichols also. So the main theme here is rain showers today and then snow back in the north and west in the western part of the UP. All right, into the weekend. Here's our storm system for today. Here's tomorrow's travel conditions. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And Saturday's travel conditions. Nice. Thanks for the report from Brethren. Hey, can somebody get that Christopher guy off of the weather site? And here we are, it's Sunday. Now, this is the European again, which they've loosened up the restrictions and we can show. And it tries to show Saturday night, Sunday morning, actually Saturday night. This is 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Sunday morning, let's say, so to speak. Rain showers mixed with snow showers, just be in the Detroit area, Monroe, far southeast. Then by sunrise Sunday, dry conditions again. So this weekend, it looks like we will have good travel conditions coming up this weekend. You won't have to worry about any ice or snow anywhere. Melinda, any thunderstorms for Muskegon? I would say probably not. Slim chance, and it would just be that rumble of thunder. It wouldn't be what I would call a vigorous thunderstorm. Good morning, Carol. And I'm not even going to try your name again. I know I tried it yesterday and probably really didn't do it justice. Okay, into Monday. And let's look into next week. Let's look into next week and just see. This is Wednesday, and then here's Thanksgiving. Now, that's Thanksgiving, okay? Tom, will Frankfurt or Traverse City be better this weekend? Both the same. Both the same kind of weather. And you know I always vote for Traverse City, but we like Frankfurt too. I just showed you Thanksgiving and nothing around as far as a storm system. Yesterday, the same model had a huge storm over us on Thanksgiving. So point being is it's still uncertain. And the reason why is because there are a bunch of disturbances out in the Pacific. And think about this. When these models latch onto one, if they latch onto the wrong one and start to develop it more, then they're off. And so the point being is there's so many out there that the models haven't figured out exactly which storm to latch onto and bring it in the middle part of the country. So I think it's still too uncertain to say if we'll have anything. And you got to always say the latest run is the most accurate run. And that says we'll have a quiet Thanksgiving, but we'll keep an eye on it. Tony Strickland, Tri-City's going to get a lot of rain. I'd call it a 1/4 inch to maybe a 1/2 inch, but probably 1/4, 3/10, 4/10. Okay, high temperatures. Let's see here. Okay, today in the 50s, low 50s. Hey, good morning, Sue Stewart from Sparta. Thank you, Bobby. Likes my tropical shirt. I figured, hey, what the heck? Let's go tropical. My son is driving from New Hampshire on Tuesday. Should he go through Canada or Ohio? Ohio is always safer at this point. So I would wait a little bit to make that decision, okay? All right, so we are into Friday's high temperatures will be a little bit cooler, 30s. And Saturday's high temperatures, 40s, low 40s. And Sunday, about 40 degrees. And Monday, 40s to 50 degrees. And Tuesday, 40s. And Wednesday, upper 30s. And Thanksgiving, 40s. So if we can hang on to that kind of temperature pattern, we won't have any major travel problems because we're well above freezing. 6 to 10 day outlook shows us normal to slightly warmer than normal. The East Coast would be warmer than normal. That's in the Thanksgiving time period. Okay, and then the 8 to 14 days shows the cold air moving back to the west. We will have warmer temperatures along the East Coast and the South. We'll have the cold starting to ooze in, but not wholeheartedly like this. And this kind of pattern does signify a southwesterly flow and wetter than normal conditions. So I would expect that to kick in some point next week or so, but we could be on the warm side of it. It would just be rain showers. And bear in mind, again, we're always talking in the long term about deviation from average of that time. So when we're talking late November, we're talking wetter than normal conditions. Remember, late November is colder, so your actual amounts of moisture are going down normally. You might get, probably 3 to 5/10 of an inch of liquid is about average for the last week in November. So when you're above normal, not necessarily heavy precipitation because you're getting into the low moisture time of the year, if that makes sense. Sorry, I got a little geekoid right there. So there you have it. Today is a rain showery day, but it's a rain showery day, not a ice day, except for the far western part of the UP. You have a couple of inches of snow. And then we'll look at dry conditions into the weekend, good travel conditions. Moms, dads, if you have some kids coming home, and the weekend looks like a good time, safe right now, no storm systems in the area. There you go. Hey, good morning, Wayne Lynch from Salinas, California. You're getting around. You must be behind that steering wheel in the semi-truck. Take care, everybody. Hopefully you can wear a tropical shirt to work today. Remember, it's in the 50s. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me.